meine Damen und Herren, 19. Dezember. Dieses Datum sollten Sie sich schon mal, falls Sie einen Kalender haben, ganz dick anstreichen. Denn da ist Sky stolzer Gastgeber der José Carreras Gala, die zugunsten vor allem leukämiekranker Kinder bisher 250 Millionen Euro eingesammelt hat. 250 Millionen Euro. Und wir freuen uns sehr, heute Abend den Mann begrüßen zu können, der diese Stiftung ins Leben gerufen hat, der ihnen den Namen gegeben hat und der nicht wie manche andere Stifter nur sagt, hier ist der Name, aber dann bitte habe ich nicht mehr so viel Zeit, sondern der sich intensiv einen Großteil seiner Kraft, seiner Energie, seiner Zeit in diese Stiftung einbringt. Weltklasse Tenor, herzlich willkommen, José Carreras. So. And it's a great pleasure to have you here this night because it's Champions League night.
Yeah, only for you. I'm not in Barcelona watching the game.
Really? You would be in Barcelona if
Absolutely.
you went here?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course, watching the game.
Against Milan.
Milan, correct.
And
correct.
You're a Barca member?
I'm a Barca member and a great supporter, a great fan.
Of course. And do they have a chance tonight? Barca, I mean?
I believe so. I think that, of course, AC Milan is a great team with a lot of tradition and prestige.
Great president, great owner.
Also,
yeah.
Also, yeah. And
one of the few presidents who don't have legal problems in those days.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and I think Barca can make it. The problem with Barca, not the problem, the situation is if Messi is in good shape, if Messi can play and at his level, Barca can win any team.
Yeah.
If not, they struggle a little bit more, but I think they have good chances.
And how about Neymar, the new
Well,
player?
I think he's doing very well. I think he adapted very easy to the European type of football and Barcelona football. I think the fans are very, very, very happy with him.
You know, we are extremely happy in Germany now having Pep Guardiola. And this is my first question. How do we, Pep, okay, I think it's okay, but how do you pronounce Guardiola? Is it Guardiola or is it Guardiola?
Guardiola.
Guardiola.
With a U.
The U is not only to make it not Guardiola, it's Guardiola.
Guardiola, correct.
Pep Guardiola.
Yes, sir.
And but the full name is Josep?
Josep.
Josep.
Like myself.
Like,
yeah.
You were born in Barcelona.
I'm born in Barcelona.
Josep?
Josep. I'm Josep, born in Barcelona. In Catalan, José is Josep.
Yeah.
And all my life I've been Josep. But I started my professional life still in Franco times.
Yeah.
And at that time, the dictatorship of General Franco was not possible to be named Josep.
Really?
I had to be named José.
Yeah.
And now everybody, the few people that knows me, they know me as José, not as Josep.
The world knows you, and the world loves you. Did anybody ever call you Pep?
No.
No. In the old days, nobody.
No, he's a better trainer than I am.
Yeah, but I've seen a picture of you when you were a boy, maybe 10 or 12 years old, dressed very elegant in a suit, but with short trousers. and even not in those days, anybody called you Pep?
No.
No. So you mentioned the times when dictator Franco ruled Spain, and now you're going to play in an opera next year, which
yes, that's correct.
Deals with this subject.
Well, we don't want to give any political, how to say, input to the opera, not at all. It's just an opera with a story. And about a chapter episode in the 60s in Spain, as you said, still by then was ruled by General Franco. But this is an opera. This is a story we created with some remembering some of the facts that happened then, but not at all with the idea to establish a political debate.
Of course, the opera was composed especially for you.
Yes, an Austrian composer, Christian Kolonovits. He's working for a long time, and we work together as well. And I'm quite confident that he is going to present, already did, a wonderful score.
And we already mentioned that the world loves you, the world admires you. But my impression is a little bit more than the world, people admired you in Vienna. Is it true?
Well, Vienna is a very special city for musicians, for people that their profession is being a musician or singer. Or the tradition and the enthusiasm Viennese people have for music is absolutely legendary. And I have to say that I felt always treated in Vienna with affection and with, may I say, with a lot of enthusiasm. And I think for any artist it's a wonderful possibility. It's a wonderful thing to
You became
perform
a special ring, being a member of the Vienna
recently.
Opera?
Yeah. This is a symbolic. The ring is a symbolic gesture, and I'm of course very, very proud.
Now let's talk about your charity gala. It's the #1 successful gala in Germany. You raised over 250 million euros.
Well, maybe a little bit less, but
after this, I think after the 19th of September could be more than 250. And this is the first time Sky is presenting the gala.
Yeah, we are very happy and very thankful that Sky is doing that, because we have a compromise with the people that are suffering and the families of the people that they are suffering from this disease. A compromise that started already 18 years ago, that we had the possibility, I'm sorry to mention, and I hope it's not a problem, ARD gave us...
I spent many happy years there.
ARD gave the possibility for 18 years to do this gala around Christmas time, and we are very thankful to them. And I'm very pleased and also very grateful to Sky that they are giving us the possibility this year to continue with this compromise that we already contracted years ago.
I think you speak a little bit of German. You understand?
I understand. It's quite hard for people from the south, not for Pep Guardiola. He learned German, I think, in a few months. I admire him very much for that.
Yeah, better than most of his players. But even if he would just sigh or so, people say, Pep, guess what he said? Unbelievable. Yeah, we have to learn from Pep. As I told the audience before, it's not just that you are the founder. You really spend a lot of time. For example, this afternoon you've been at the University Hospital, Children's Hospital here in Cologne. What did you do there?
No, visiting some young patients. Yeah. And of course, trying to give them a little bit of encouragement, not only them, but also the family. Yes. And that is also a good opportunity for us to film my visit, that then we pass. This is going to be shown in the gala. Yeah. And what is amazing with the children suffering from such severe disease is how courageous they are. Often they are the little ones that give the courage to the parents, and they are so strong and so wonderful, these kids. And
maybe you could give an imagination how much it improved, for example, when you started around 20 years ago with the foundation, the chance for a child today to survive leukemia has improved
tremendously. Yes. Not only child, also adults. I'm not a scientist, and of course I cannot. But I think that I can say that at least 80% of the children that they get leukemia, they survive and they win the battle against a very, very severe disease. So the steps forward in the last decades are amazing. But it's not enough. We have to fight until leukemia is completely curable in every case.
And I think the chances are, compared to other kinds of cancer, quite good, whatever good means in such conditions.
Well, of course. Again, there are types of cancers we all know that more or less they have a good prognosis. And we know that they are cancer, they are more severe and more difficult to beat. But leukemia is now, compared, as I said, with years ago, a disease that is curable in many, many cases.
Okay. Tomorrow you have a press conference in Munich where you will introduce the product. You go to the Klinikum Großhadern in Munich
also
and
for the same purpose
visiting
like
the children.
Yeah.
19. Dezember, and it's uncoded, the show.
This is wonderful.
Everyone can see it.
This is a wonderful gift from Sky to us.
And I hope we can give at least millions, billions, fantastillions to keep your foundation going and to give money for the children, for the parents, for the research. And it was really a pleasure to have you here on the show.
For me as well. It's a pleasure for me, and thank you very much.
No, thank you. Good luck. José Carreras, meine Damen und Herren.